Guys, today is Saturday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. All right, so today we are starting off the vlog with a haul. Quick little backstory. So since we've been in all of this chaos, Eric and we have been eating out every day. Well, on yesterday, we decided that's it. We've had enough of eating out. And you know how it is when you've eaten out so much, you're just like, I cannot eat another French fry. I cannot eat another cheeseburger. I don't want to see any pizza. So we decided I got to get back in the kitchen and start cooking. Well, they have actually packed out our kitchen at this point. Hallelujah. Thank you for all the prayers. Guys, the house is empty. There's nothing in the house. I think in this video, I will take you guys over there and we'll just see how the house looks completely packed out. However, as of this date, they still have not started on the rebuild. So there's that. But anyway, we are going to start cooking over here. So I needed some cookware. So I tipped over to HomeGoods. I can't tell you guys the last time I was in HomeGoods. Just really shopping. This is super heavy. So in HomeGoods, I picked up this Martha Stewart cookware set. Hope you guys can see that. It's all white. Just this pretty like vintage white. So I feel it would look great in the kitchen at home. And you know, once we move back in. So my idea or the premise for everything that I purchased here, and I picked all these things up on yesterday, was I'm only going to get things that I can see myself using in the house once we get back over there. So my cookware at home, oh my gosh, I have long since needed to replace. So I think this will be a good addition or a good start. It comes with 10 pieces, and I'll be on the hunt for other little pieces that I can add to this particular collection. All right, so I picked that up, and I'll try to fly through these items. Eric is actually at the grocery store right now, so there's the door. So if you see him come in with our little wagon, don't be alarmed. He's just returning from the grocery store. So I needed a few utensils. I did manage to grab a few from the house before they packed everything out and brought those over. But I needed some spatulas. These little items right here, I absolutely love cooking with. I absolutely have to have a spatula when I'm cooking. So those items were $6.99. You got 4 for $6.99. And if I didn't mention it, the Martha Stewart cookware set was $119, which is, I thought that was a great price. Cutting boards or cutting mats. I picked up 2 of these. There are 3 pieces in each pack, and they were $3.99 each. And so yeah, got things that would work over at the house, but then also I wanted to get things that would work with this particular kitchen as well. And then so luckily for us, this is a white kitchen also, so these items will look nice in this kitchen. So there's a white one in here. It's kind of rough on one side and smooth on the other side. Great for cutting, chopping. There's like a khaki one, and then there's a gray one. And like I said, these were $3.99, and I got 2 packs of those. And I'm gonna try to go through these items as fast as I can because it's a lot of stuff. Measuring cup, I like this one. Has a little spout on there, so thought that was neat to have. That was $3.99. I'll just sit these here, they're all gotta get washed. You can't go into Marshall's or TJ Maxx or HomeGoods and not pick up some of their teas. And I love the turmeric variety, so I picked up a box of that. Got to have your tongs. These were 2 for $5.99. I actually have some tongs at home, but you know, tongs are always getting kind of, at least in my house, they always get kind of crusty. So these are good to have, both here and when we go back. I also picked up these on-the-go coffee cups. I thought these were so pretty. You guys know I brought my coffee machine over. Let's see. Of course, they're to go, so they come with lids. But I just thought these cups were just the prettiest. They have little sparkly butterflies and flowers on them. And we're always having to run back over to the house for something. So I felt having some little to-go coffee cups would be great. In the mornings, I could just fix my coffee and just take it with me. And I love that they come with these little sleeves. Hope you guys can see that. I hope that's focusing. There we go. So really pretty. And those were $4.99. So I'll place those over in my coffee station. These little butterfly napkins I picked up as well. These were $3.99. I thought these were cute. I picked up these little tahini peanuts, and these have chili and lime. And I picked up this throw. It is the softest, the coziest throw. So I'm gonna throw this in the washer and the dryer and put it on the sofa. Not sure if in the last video I shared with you guys the sofa. So I'll give you guys like another little apartment update, but I went and got the sofa from the house and brought it over here before they packed everything out. So I've actually really been enjoying kind of lounging on the sofa over here. So we have these chairs that you guys know I showed, I think it was I shared with you in the last video that I brought over from the house. These were in my office, and so now I have the sofa. And this sofa was actually in Chase's bedroom. So, but anyway, back to the haul. I picked up these containers. So you guys know if we're gonna start cooking, there will be leftovers. So I picked up these little food storage containers. These were $7.99. And again, just really trying to pick up things that I think will work both here in the apartment and back at home. So I love that these have the gold detail on the lid right there. So these are really pretty. So funny story, well, it's not a funny story, so quick little story. The microwave here in the apartment is really placed up high. So I won't say we're nervous, but we are very intentional when we take the food out of the microwave. This microwave heats up super hot too. So I thought these would be really good to kind of use to take things out of the microwave. But we have to be very careful because it's above our head. So when you open the microwave, you're underneath it, and stuff, you know, stuff can easily spill on you and burn you. So we just have to be very mindful when we are taking things out of the microwave. All right, I also picked up some of these Cynthia Rowley washcloths. Picked up 2 packs of these. These were $7.99 each, and I just love the colors. Let's see if you guys can see the colors on those. Just very pretty colors. Tea towels, these were on clearance for $8, and you got 3. You have a camel and like a white. You have a camel and then like an off-white right there. These are so pretty. I just had to grab these. So this is a set of 1, 2, 3, 4 bowls of different sizes, but I hope the camera is picking up the detail. It's just filled with flowers. So I picked up this little, what would you call this? Just this little dish right here. It's gold. I thought it would be great here. It would be great at home. And so what I'm going to do with this is put it over near my coffee station. And I plan to put in it some of my little emergency vitamin C packs. If there is ever a time that I will get sick, it is when I am stressed. And so I am really trying to stay on top of my vitamin C. And I think having this over near my coffee station, my little packs, having it over near my coffee station would be just a really, you know, a constant reminder. Make sure you take your emergency today. Oh, it's a mug. It's a mug. I have 1 mug over here, and you guys are probably tired of seeing it. It's the Good Morning mug. So this one says, remember who you are. This is some hand soap to go on the island here in the kitchen, and the fragrance is Sicilian citrus. Smells like the freshest, the most juicy orange ever. And the final item is, again, I don't remember what this is, so let's see. guys have something fun planned for this weekend, here in Atlanta, it is Cowboy Carter for, I believe, the next 4 days. So if you're here in Atlanta, and you're going to see the Beyonce, drop down, leave a comment. Let me know if you are, well, by the time you guys see this, she will have gone. But if you went to see the Cowboy Carter tour, drop down, leave a comment, let me know how you enjoyed it. All right, and this right here is just countertop spray, and it is a citrus fragrance as well. Let's see. That smells so fresh and clean. Again, just like a really juicy orange, lemon, lime type of combination. All right, so that is everything. I am going to now put the things in the dishwasher that need to be washed. I think this is the first time I'll be using the dishwasher, and honestly, Eric, do we have any dishwasher pods? We don't even have any dishwasher pods, so I'll be hand washing. I'll be hand washing these items, and then I think I'll set you guys up on the tripod as I put away all of the groceries. This kitchen, look, is this a beautiful kitchen? Yes, it is. But you guys have to remember what we're coming from, and I do understand that, yeah, you know, things happen and you have to adjust. It's absolutely taking some adjusting, because now I have to figure out how to put all of these groceries in these little bitty tiny cabinets. So.
And I heard you talk about the microwave.
Yeah, go ahead, because I just told them that too. Go ahead.
I want to go into more detail.
Yeah.
It's a design flaw in the kitchen. They play, even for me, it's not. Like, you have to reach up. The cabinets above it are too small. It's funny. I used to see all these memes about like luxury apartments, and people would be like, as soon as they put a certain kind of tile on the floor or flooring, they say it's a luxury apartment.
I did not talk about that.
So we're next to the trash chute. I don't think they should have put a I don't like trash chutes. I just think people need to put their stuff in the dumpster. It smells a little bit. They clean it, but you know, it's summer, it's hot, it's gonna smell sometimes.
I could have sworn I smelled it last night as I was attempting to sleep.
Have you talked about the humidity?
No, I have not.
I guess I'll do the complaining. So you know what I'm saying? I'll take on that role.
All right.
We have brought 3 humidifiers from the house.
I'm going to show y'all. When I put all this stuff up and put the groceries in the cabinets and stuff, I'm going to walk around and show y'all. We have 3 dehumidifiers in this one tiny apartment.
Now, I will be fair. It's humid as hell here in Atlanta, but we did some research.
Your whole head is chopped off. That's okay.
All right.
Y'all hear?
Yeah. We did some research. The humidity in your house is supposed to be like 60 and below, really 50. We were sitting here, we're like, why are we so hot and sticky? And we brought a dehumidifier here. The dehumidifier said the humidity in here was 80. That's way too high. That's way too high.
And so, even with the three dehumidifiers,
it'll get it down to 60.
It'll get down to 60.
Right at 60.
In our house, the humidity will be between 35 and 40.
Even in the gym, which is where you sweat, you know what I'm saying? And you know, like we run a dehumidifier down, it'll be like 40.
40.
Yeah, very humid.
So it's very humid over here.
Yeah.
Not humid in our house, and I just can't explain. I don't get it. So I don't know if it's because it's a smaller space and I don't know, the moisture just right on top of you. I don't know, like Eric said, if it's a design flaw with the apartment, but you know, like he said, they give these apartments the name luxury apartment, but are they really luxury apartments? And look, I'm not trying to beat up on the place. Yes, I know we could be homeless at this point, but we just got to call a thing a thing. The hardware.
They're charging these people. That's the thing. It's like, hey, it's not free.
That's the other thing too.
They're charging them $1,000. This is not a cheap apartment. Like,
that's the thing. They're the people who are living here for real. Are getting charged luxury apartment prices, right? So for us, you know, it's temporary. These people, some of these people are, you know, this is where they live, and so these people living here deserve everything that goes under the luxury apartment umbrella. The hardware in the kitchen is tarnishing. There's scratches on it, and guys, if these apartments are a year old,
I'd be surprised if they're a year old.
They're barely,
maybe right at a year.
They're barely a year old. So I think they put really pretty cheap finishes in the apartment. I don't know, Eric, what would you say? What would you say? Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah, and this isn't just, I've seen this meme online a lot. Like, this isn't just our complaint. People make jokes about luxury apartments, but they're really not. So we're experiencing some of that, right? There are some nice amenities, I'm not gonna lie, but there are some things that's like, all right, this isn't.
Yeah.
Super,
The trash chute being right next door to us, I think was a miss. Gonna hop off the rant, and we're gonna get these things put away, and we'll pick y'all up a little bit later. Eric, did you have anything else you want to share?
No.
All right. I just opened up the Martha Stewart 10-piece cookware set, and I have to say I am a fan. I was a bit worried, right? You guys know that I have had the what is it, Sur La Table cookware set. Initially I was a big fan of it, but I don't think it held up well. That set didn't age well at all, and it was super expensive. So I said all that to say I was a little bit on the fence about this Martha Stewart cookware set, because I do feel that $119 that's pretty cheap these days for cookware. But I am thoroughly impressed with this set. Look at the detail on that. I hope you guys can see it. I still have to wash everything up, but the materials seem to be very, very high quality. I like that your little saucepans have the spouts on them on both sides. That's really neat. This particular little piece right here I absolutely love. This is going to be perfect for my eggs in the morning. Really nice weight to them. I love that the handle has this kind of rubber, well, it's a rubber handle. So I love that. Now, what I will say though, on the days where I want to make spaghetti, this is going to be a bit tiny. That's not going to get the job done. So I'm definitely going to have to get another pot. That's not real big at all. But what I will say is that's a really good starter set, right? Like I said, I am going to get rid of all of the pieces that I currently have, because to be honest with you, they are a bit long in the tooth. I should have gotten rid of them a long time ago. So I'll be adding to this set, but it's a really good starter set. I actually picked up the last box in HomeGoods, so maybe everybody is onto it as well. But yeah, just wanted to share that. Good morning, guys. Don't worry about all of this. We are outside getting in, you know, a few steps. So my apologies for all of the bouncing, but hey, can you guys get into the fact that the house is all packed out? Everything is out of there. Well, everything that needed to be out. As you guys saw, there are a few things that are still in there, like a few bits of workout equipment. I think some of the things in the laundry room are still in there, but those things, you know, they don't really matter to the, you know, big picture of the project. I am just thrilled, beyond thrilled. Eric, are you happy that everything is packed out?
And let's pat ourselves on the back. I want to make this clear.
Yeah.
We did a lot of the work ourselves.
We
took this as an opportunity to like declutter. I think you're going to do some redecoration, so we got rid of a lot of stuff.
Oh my gosh.
We moved a lot of the stuff ourselves. So.
Yeah, we did. Guys, there's nothing worse than sunscreen in your eye.
Yeah.
When the sweat rolls into your eye
burning.
and you put on sunscreen, it's nothing nice. But anyway, yeah, we're just happy that everything is packed out. I think I mentioned in the last video that we were not going to be able to start the rebuild until the pack out took place, and now
that took 6 days.
Oh my gosh, way too long for one house.
Even with all the work we did, because again, we moved a lot of stuff. We gave a lot of stuff to Goodwill.
Yeah.
Put it on the curb. It still took 6 days.
Way too long. But we're hopeful that the rebuild will not take that long. Just very, very thankful and appreciative. Now, with that, you guys know our current, you know, living situation over at the apartment. While we are thankful to have a roof over our heads, I mean, y'all, it's a lot. Y'all saw how long it took us to get out of the garage. I mean, there are like 18 layers
our
of
apartment
security.
It's very high security. There's a lot you have to do to get into the mailroom. There's a lot you have to do to let visitors in. There's a lot you got to do. There's like all these apps and key fobs. It's very high security, which is nice, but it almost feels like you're locked in sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
And then to add, and I'm sorry to keep switching my arms, but then to add insult to injury, right? Just randomly, alarms will just go off. I'll insert the latest alarm. Yeah, really loud. I didn't even
about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't even include all of just the loud beeps and everything. I think the other day someone had put their shoe in the elevator you know what I'm saying? So
we're still dealing with the trash chute being kind of a little smelly. Because it's right next to our apartment. Yeah.
But so yeah, I think those are the little things that people don't tell you when they talk about these luxury apartments. They're a lot. Those of you who live in an apartment full time, we take our hats off to you guys, because I don't know how y'all do it. For me, I think the worst part is the actual attempt to get out of the garage, right? Please don't ever be in a hurry and needing to leave the apartment.
You get spoiled
because you're gonna be late.
You get spoiled when you have a house, because you walk out to your driveway or to your garage and your car's right there. Not only do we live in an apartment, and we've had apartments before obviously, but all the apartments we had just had surface parking. This has a parking deck and it's a bunch of levels, so it takes a while, and then it's tight.
Yes.
Oh, that's the other thing too.
Why do I feel like it's so super bright? Sorry about the lighting, guys. We're going in and out of the shade. But what were you saying?
We got to talk about too how dangerous it is in the parking garage, because it's very compact, and
everyone has a
rushing around
huge
corners.
SUV.
So you really got to watch all the mirrors and stuff, because you will hit somebody.
Yes. Yeah, can be a bit dangerous. But other than that, guys, we are super happy with everything right now. I think we are absolutely turning a corner.
Knock on wood, I hope.
Yeah, let's hope the trend continues, really. But also, we couldn't get out of here before we mentioned the late, the great Malcolm Jamal Warner, a staple in most of our childhoods. And the way that it happened, we're just, oh my.
Y'all be careful. You know, cruising and going to the Bahamas, or I shouldn't wait to Bahamas, the Caribbean is more popular than ever. We all, I think, are getting in the oceans more. I'm going to think more, but I've never went deep out into the ocean, but I'm going to really think about, I'm only letting the water like go to my waist. I'm not going.
And I'll be sitting on the sideline in a really nice, comfortable beach chair. See, this is $24.99. This little Dentagard rechargeable sonic toothbrush. I think I am going to grab this. Oh, let me see how much this Oral-B one is. Oh, it's $39. That's not bad. Have you guys picked up this White Glow purple toothpaste in Marshall's? I like it. I think it does work. And it's only $5.99. Now, I want to say I thought it used to be like $3.99. I do need some of these face cloths. Y'all got into the little tennis dress craze. I love these. This one actually has I think this is like shorts built into this little romper right here. Absolutely loving this little rose color, and it is $24.99. I think I'm gonna grab this one, and then they also have it in this really pretty sage green color. All right, we are back from running errands, and I want to do a really quick haul of the items that we picked up from Marshall's and Costco. We did not get much, but I wanted to share. The other thing that is slightly annoying, just slightly annoying, is at our house we have 2 refrigerators, right? We have the refrigerator in the kitchen, we have the refrigerator in the basement. So if we want to buy extra items, we can do that because, you know, we have the room for it. So we have to be very, very mindful of the items that we buy when we go to the grocery store now, because we don't have a lot of room. But anyway, here we go. This coffee right here, the Blue Mountain coffee, I absolutely love. This is the jar right here that I brought over from the house that had this in there. I'm all out, so I picked up some more. It's just a really good blend. And these are the coffee beans, so got that. Eric picked up some of the Stacy's organic pita chips to go along with that. He got him some hummus. Some of these chicken and cheese taquitos are Eric's also. I used to eat these. They used to be really good. They used to have a lot more filling in them, so I don't really worry about it now. I don't really eat them as much now because they don't have a lot of filling. We also picked up some of the mini shrimp spring rolls, super good, and we got some milk. I've already put that in the refrigerator. That's everything. That's everything from Costco. Hold the line. Let me grab the bag from Marshall's. I picked up that mechanical toothbrush for Chase. It's already in his bathroom, but it came with 3 extra toothbrush heads. So got that. I picked up this cute little t-shirt. I think in the last video I mentioned I'm just wearing t-shirts and biker shorts right now, so I thought this was cute. It was only $10.99, so I picked that up. I think I shared these with you guys. I picked up some of the 50 count biodegradable face cloths. Got that. Let's see. I also picked up 2 of those little rompers. Love this color. Has biker shorts built in, but yep, super cute. $24.99. And then I also picked it up in this really pretty rosy pink. Love. And that was it. That was everything that I picked up, or that we picked up while we were out today. As you guys saw, we don't go anywhere now without our cart. We keep the cart in the car, and we're able to kind of transport stuff, you know, a little easier. Typically, you know, we just pull into the garage and just take everything right into the kitchen, but now we have to be a little bit more strategic.
Sun is hitting my face, I'm unfazed, I need this. Calling out my name, say meet me, see these waves. Now I go under, hold my breath and flow. Trust the current takes me safe for sure. Now this is my remedy, remedy. Let the seas sway with me, with me. Regaining my energy, energy. Let the seas sway with me, sway with me. My remedy, remedy. Let the seas sway with me, with me. Gaining my energy, energy. Let the seas sway with me, sway with me. I would try to hold on, treading water in this big storm now. Try to swim away, crash just like a tidal wave. I go under, hold my breath and flow. Trust the current takes me safe for sure. Now this is my remedy, remedy.